C'est un caprice, ça s'appelle un caprice. Je vais faire couler de l'eau sur le pont. Et après, on va embrasser le bonhomme. Parce qu'il sera devenu un petit chrétien. Oh là 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 là. Je crierai plus fort que toi. Alors.
Speaking of which, we're also hearing stories from evacuees desperately searching for pets that they were separated from. One of those stories now going viral. This is a picture of a dog named Oreo that our reporter Liz Kreutz posted on social media. Well, Oreo had been missing for 5 nights after his owner lost his house in the Palisades fire. Somehow, Oreo survived among the rubble, and Liz and our NBC cameras were there for the emotional reunion. Hi, Boo-Boo! How's the fire? Oh, honey! Oh, honey! Oh, my God! You're alive! You're alive! Oh, honey! Wow. Listen, Oreo had a happy ending, but there are still so many pets who have been, rescued and they need to be reunited with their owners. Dia Duvernay. Dia, I mean, this is like, we're getting emotional just thinking about it.
Damn shame what they did to that dog.
Let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, the elders, and the occupant of Great Millstone, who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David. All right, today, January the 15th, year 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance. All right, the our being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the seed of our fathers, which are the biblical Israelites. All right, as well as destruction and judgment to the Edomites. All right, which today represent you so-called self-proclaimed white folks, which you're not white, you're red. All right, you're the wicked. All right, you're the offspring of Esau. All right, Esau is Jacob's wicked, evil twin brother. And today, you so-called self-proclaimed white people, all right, are the biblical Edomites. All right. So, we're going to jump right into the lesson. I showed you a couple of clips, all right, showing you Esau, all right, you know what I'm saying? The so-called priest, I guess he was baptizing a Christian in a Edomite baby or whatever he was doing. All right, this damn devil started slapping the shit out the baby, all right? This is E. All right, this is the wicked. This is what they do. All right, and the father standing there holding his son, well, watching this shit happen. He goes to take his son from the devil, and the devil doesn't want to give him back. Man, you Edomites or something. All right, and then in this second clip I just showed you, you know what I'm saying? Esau, I think his house got burnt down out in Cali. All right, and he was he was estranged from his dog. All right, you know what I'm saying? His four-legged creature. All right, and you could tell that dog was like, please don't let this nigga find me. All right, when Esau pulled up and picked that dog up, the look on that dog eyes was like, man, this nigga found me. Shit. All right. Man. But anyway, it's just showing you some characteristics of E. All right, and as I played the clip and Coming to America, so it's a damn shame what they did to that dog. Because we know what you Edomites do with your animals. All right, you're freaks. All right, that's why I'm finna read this right here in Job. All right, chapter 30. All right, Job lived in the land of Uz. He was around you damn devils. So he could give a first-hand account on how you damn cave dwellers got down. All right, and he did. All right, this is Job 30. Starting at verse 1. It say, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. All right, because Esau's a freak. He freaks off with all the creatures. All right, you know what I'm saying? If it can get that red rod up, he'll put it wherever he can stick it. And if it'll get that nasty red twat wet, she'll put whatever in it or go in it. All right, that's just how they are. They're nasty. All right. Verse 2, it said, yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste. All right, because, Esau today is the same Edomites that was back then, because you come back in the third, fourth generation. So these, when you think about when Esau fell, he was the Romans. All right, the Western Roman Empire. All right, they fell for a while. All right, and you had the last five, and those were Jakes, so-called Negroes. All right, but Esau, once that I forget which one of the last ones it was of him that fell. Let me find it right quick. 1 second. All right, so here's the list. All right, of them Roman generals, well, emperors, Salakia. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so after Nerva fell, all right, the Edomites got pushed up into the Caucasus Mountains. All right, and then when you got these next ones, all right, these was Jakes right here. All right, Trajan, Hadarian, Autonomous, Marcus Aurelius. All right, these, and Lucius versus, these are Israelites. All right, because Jake took over for a period. All right, known as the Dark Ages. So Jake was ruling the Roman Empire, and Esau went up into the caves. Now let me jump back to Job 30. All right, verse 4, it say, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat? They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. All right, again, Esau was driven away. All right, and anytime anybody's seen him, like if you see a thief in the land now, all right, like you spotlight him, you're like, thief, thief, thief. All right, that's how it was when you seen a devil. All right, an Edomite. Verse 6, to see where they had to go live. To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. All right, the Caucasus Mountains. That's why they call themselves Caucasians today. All right. Verse 7, among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. All right, because Esau went on his belly at that time. All right, Esau became a damn beast in that cave. All right, he was wearing his clothes on him until they deteriorated. He was drinking out of deceased family members' skulls and shit. He was just a vile creature, and he couldn't even speak words no more. All right, that devil was talking like a donkey. All right. Verse 8, it say they were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were valor than the earth. All right. So it said they were children of fools, children of base men, sons of base men, bottom men. All right. Verse 9, and now I am their song. Yeah, I am their byword. They abhor me. They flee far from me and spare not to spit in my face. All right. Because Esau is proud now. All right. He act like he don't remember them days. All right. When he was, all right, doing what he was doing. Well, he knows it. He knows he's the caveman. All right, but still, he's proud. Well, I'm gonna expound upon this where it says, "Children of base men." All right, and they're in rulership today. Let me show you that in Daniel 4. All right, Esau is gonna be in rulership when Yahushua comes back to take him off the throne. All right, Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. All right, that's the Edomites. Again, we just read it in Job. All right, the cave dwellers. All right, they're the base nation on this earth, and that's why, shit is how it is right now. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when you see certain characteristics of the devil, all right, one being a bestiality, into bestiality, and the other being what was that first one? Oh yeah, when that nigga slapped that baby. All right, he show you who the devil is. All right, and they do worse shit than that. All right, they use their mouth to circumcise little boys and shit. I mean, these people are the wicked. All right, And they going down. Let me get another precept. 1 second. Let's see. What's that? Obadiah. All right, it's Obadiah. We'll jump down to verse 6. It say, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All right, you gotta, hey, ultimately the men of the Lord are gonna tell you all about Esau. All right, you know what I'm saying? The mouthpiece of the Lord tells you all about Esau. All right, Esau has been made bare. All right, and he cannot hide himself anymore. All right. Some more of this, let me see. Showing you also that they damn cave dwellers. Let's read it. Let's go to the top. It say the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right, all you Edomites are despised among all the other heathen nations. They hate you, red devils. All right. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart had deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. All right, these Edomites, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, and if you look at America, you see all these high rises and these skyscrapers and all that bullshit. You know, who likes to live up on the top floors in them joints? Esau. All right, now, of course, on this side, you know, the other nations are after Esau's mind. Even some of Jake, all right, or after Esau's mind. All right, you know, and the Lord told us about them. Them John 8 and 44 niggas, all right. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of his heart you will do. All right. The scripture tell you about a structure. It's only supposed to be 3 stories tall. But Esau, again, he's used to living in them mountains. All right, out there in what was he at? In Edom. All right, Petra. Let me show you that. I got an image of it. 1 second. All right, go type in Mount Seir. All right, this is Esau's homeland right here. All right, and this is what he's turned the world into, a damn concrete high-rise structure, all right, with brick and everything everywhere, concrete every fucking word. Look at this. This is how American structures are built to this day. All the structures for that matter, because Esau is a builder. But it's just showing you the architectural structures that they lived in those caves, and it's the same thing today. All right, Esau brought the caves with him when he came out of the caves, all right? Goddamn devils. All right, look at this. All right. And you wouldn't know this if it wasn't for, you know what I'm saying, the prophets and the true men of the Lord, all right, starting with the men of Great Millstone, the apostles, and the bishops and the elders, all right? You never learned this in Christianity, all right? Going to church and Sunday school and all that bullshit. You never learned none of this, all right? Who this devil was and how he got down, all right? These are some of the mountain ranges Esau was living up in, all right? Mount Seir. All right. Get this one too. Man. So now let me jump back. This shows, you know, who Esau really is. All right, if you got ears to hear and eyes to see. All right, let me jump back now. All right, this is Obadiah. We're going back to Obadiah. All right, verse 4, it say, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 5, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? I mean, it's like, would they not leave some grapes? All right, because this kind of goes into that Job 30 also. All right. Then we read, you know, how the thing of Esau searched out, how his hidden things sought up. Let me jump down, you know what I'm saying? Because At the end of the day, all these nations are going to come against Esau. All right, the Amalekites, the so-called Jewish man, and these American Edomites are going to get destroyed. All right, and the rest of them that's left going into slavery. And they're going to bring these American Edomites that die over here back, as well as the Amalekites that die over there in the Holy Land back. And all y'all going to serve slavery together under Jacob. All right. Let me see. But yeah, you know, you can read all of Obadiah. You know, it's a powerful chapter, and it's only one chapter long. So, you know, and it goes in on Esau and these other heathen nations for that matter, but definitely Esau. All right. So now let me read this. Let me go to Isaiah 63. Since we're talking about evil E, let's talk about what Yahushua gonna do to evil E when he come back. All right. Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? All right. And the Edom that he's talking about today is America, spiritual Edom, spiritual Rome 2.0, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right. All those ancient captivities, Esau, you know, got them all in this captivity. All right. And that's why this is the worst captivity of all time. All right. The Edomites. And that's why Esau got the worst judgment of all time. He's the only nation, you know what I'm saying, that's promised no mercy. All right. All these other nations, after they serve that 1,000-year sentence of slavery, all right, they're going to get to be tributaries into Israel and practice what was beaten to them. All right. What was beaten, taught to them. All right. Over 1,000 years. All right. But Esau, now you get rounded up and burned. All right. But before that happened, you're going to get, you American Edomites going to get burned on this side. And you Amalekites, you Israelis, you're going to get burned as well. All right. Verse 1, who is it that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. All right, what is the greatness of the Lord's strength? Them chariots. All right, them orbs as they're being referred to as now. All right, but the so-called UFOs. It say, I that speak in righteously, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Verse 2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded in the wine fed. So it's apparel, like, you know, why? Let me continue with verse 3. It say, I have tread in the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain out my remnant. So it's like a parable. The Lord is using you Edomites as grapes in a barrel. All right, and he's stomping on you, and all of the juice, which is your blood, is getting on his garment. All right, that's how the Lord is talking about. The Lord is said he's not gonna meet you as a man. All right, he ain't gonna plead with you. All right, with words, he gonna plead with you with that sword, which is the laser beam out of the chariot. Gonna turn you red devils into red powder. All right. Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. All right, vengeance. All right, for the controversies of Zion. All right, gotta remember when Yahushua was on the scene, you Edomites, all right, nailed him on the cross. All right, wicked 2/3 niggas gave him up to you, but you nailed him on the cross. All right, and the scriptures say, all eyes shall see him, even those that pierced him. Those was Romans. All right, let me read that too. All right, those was Edomites. All right, Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Those clouds are the chariots. All right, and every eye shall see him, even they also which pierced him. All right, so if that went down over 2,000 years ago, that means they got to be back today, because the Lord is coming back. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. All right, so that means them spirits that was around back then are back today in the reincarnation. All right, so yeah, we're back today. So that means we would have been around back then the same way. You know what I'm saying? Them Romans, them Edomites that was around back then, they're back today. It's the same generation back on earth right now. All right, they say and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. All right, because when Yahushua comes back, it's not going to be a glorious thing for the world. All right, it's a glorious thing for the world of Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The elect on this side, all right, it's a glorious thing for us. All right, but for the rest of the world, they don't want that day to come. All right, you know, as the scriptures say, it's, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? All right, you know, what good is the Lord coming back for you? All right. Because if you ain't a part of the elect, the Lord coming back is not a good thing for you the way you think it's going to be. Ultimately, it is, because righteousness is going to be the new it thing in the earth. But you're going to learn a death by pain. All right, if you over here in America, and if you're another nation, you know what I'm saying, you getting whips and chains across your back. All right, and you getting ready to go into captivity. But yeah, you know, I was just doing this lesson right quick. I did a video yesterday. Damn, devil took it down. You know, I still got it. I gotta change some things in it, blur some shit out, and you know, I'll put it back up. All right, some of the clips that I had, I guess they was too provocative for the devil. How about that? All right. Anyway, all honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, the elders, and the occupant of the great millstone who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, Kwam Yasharallah, and the Bible Ball, and Shalak Rayam to Esau, all right, and the whole Edomite nation. All right, Shalom, Akim.